This is your Hellhound boss, Saerin, and welcome back to hell. Hello, she lives! I live! I'm alive! I'm alive! Hello, Ryan. Hello, Jade Scientist. Hello, Nebula. Hello, 3 times faster. Hello, Search. Hello, Ben. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Immortal You. Welcome, 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 welcome. I've been sick with it these last few days. I've been a little sicky, but don't worry. Only 4 interns had to be sacrificed for me to heal. Just, you know, cook up their blood. Nommed on some toes. Had some porridge made with their horns. It was good. It was good. But I'm feeling better now. You died last time. You did hopefully well. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Honestly, the last thing I ate before I got sick was also a Rinturn though, so I don't know. I don't know how good the healing properties of eating Rinturns are. A little questionable. A little questionable. A little questionable. She's been bad down with the sickness. Yes. I was doing, you know, a little bit of projectile vomiting. So I was even more of a weapon of mass destruction than usual. Yeah. It's like when you see a fire-breathing dragon, but instead it was green. Yeah. Vomit-breathing dragon, exactly. And you know, when you think about it, which one is more horrifying? Definitely the vomiting, right? Right? I'm a scary hellhound. Very horror-esque. Yes. What are you, a spitter? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So that was nice. That was an interesting few days. But I am back, and we're back with some reverse 1999. Yes. Sounds hot? Well, I mean, I'm always hot, Ryan. I'm always hot. Good day, boss. Better now? I am feeling better. I laid around in bed for like 2 days. My only sustenance. Rinturn porridge. So I think I'm better now. Mostly. 90%. Ears always burning up. This is the danger of the ears, you know? Sometimes they heat up too much. And my brain cells start deteriorating. And all I can think about is like... Eat Rinturns. So I did do that. I did eat Rinturns, and now it's better. Yeah. No more projectiles coming out from my mouth, so that's good. How is everyone, though? Have you guys finished the reverse chapter? Did you finish it? There's no way, right? You didn't finish it without me, did you? No. More sick if you eat moldy Rinturns. There are moldy Rinturns down there. What's up with you guys? You guys need to take care of your sanitation. Shouldn't you be like cats? Shouldn't you be self-cleaning machines? I definitely don't clean you all. I barely even started. Perfect. I did. Bachelor. Rin, you trapped us in your basement. What else can we do? Be like cats! Didn't you even see the Cat musical? Even in the Cat musical, they clean themselves. Didn't you see... What's her name? Didn't you see Taylor Swift? She was cleaning herself in the Cats movie, too. There's no way you guys are worse self-cleaners than Taylor Swift in the Cats movie, right? Right. I finished it so I can watch you play. Oh, thank you. I'm only on chapter 4 out of 13. That's right, Ryan's a newbie. We need to haze Ryan. Can't remember last time Say hosed the basement down. You guys are supposed to self-clean your own bodies and the perimeters. Start licking down those basement corners. Hi Ren, how you doing? I'm doing better. Hello Ninja. Why would anyone watch Cats? Maybe that's the problem. You need to learn from Cats the musical. Even a bit of the Bet antidote. It's dark. I'm talking really dark. Why are all the antidotes so dark? I thought Bet was like a happy lad. You know? Doesn't she look so happy lad? Like, it looks like she has no problems in the world. She looks so... you know? Like she would be swinging her cane down the streets. Why is everyone traumatized in their antidotes? Are there any happy antidotes? The alien tea one must be happy, right? Don't tell me the alien tea antidote is also sad. Right? 37th is happy, okay. The one I expected to be slightly depressed so is happy. That's good to know. And then Lee's is happy. Okay, we have 2 happy antidotes out of like 12. Bet cried even now! How is this happening? 37 can burn? What's wrong with you, Ryan? Don't hurt our Pookie. Oh god. Oh god. One day I'll play the antidotes. One day. But that day is not today. I need to make up a list of the best antidotes you guys have been referring to me and play those. She's already depressive through main story, so they gave her a break in her antidote. Everyone needs a break. Everyone needs a break. To be fair, Alien T's want all that happy. He's still sad and miserable. Why is everyone sad? Oh my god. Losaurus is actually happy. Oh my, she's such a grumpy though. Antidote live stream? Yeah. But I heard the antidotes aren't... the antidotes are similar to the character stories where they're like not really voiced. Which is why I've been putting it off a little bit since my voice has been a little wonky. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling better. Thank you. Thank you. Isn't it crazy though? I came back from my 1-week streaming break and then got sick. Immediately. Did 2 streams, got sick immediately. It was the moldy rinterns. Now I know. It's the black moldy rinterns. There are some voice lines. Okay, that's good. They are fully voiced, but all of them are really good. Oh, are they like 8 notes like the character stories? 8 nodes, 8 nodes lech. Similar length to the character ones. Yes. Oh, okay. Funny enough, Beth's antidote would probably be my fave. Really? You know, I heard some of the best ones that were mentioned a few times to me was the Eric one, the Eric antidote, the Mesmer Jr. one, and now I guess the Bet one. Those were the few I've heard multiple people mention. Hello, Lycan, welcome in. Hello, Buzz. Hello, Chill. Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, one day, maybe we'll do a week of just antidotes. We shall see. But it's not next update, right? But the next one that we're doing the Assassin's Creed update, right? It's in August, right? August? So that means... What update are we in? 2.5? 2.6 right now? We're in 2.6? So 2.8 is Assassin's Creed? Is that right? 2.8? Oh, soon. 2.6 now. Yeah, probably in the 2.8 update. Assassin's Creed collab is its own thing. Assassin's Creed swimming in the gacha for too long. Bring them to the dark side. Time to save, y'all. Anyone here play Etheria Restart? Ah! I saw some mentions about it. I don't know, there's been so many new gacha games these last few months. Like springtime, there's been so many gacha games. What has there been? There's been like a lot. Too many. And I don't know what the good ones are. Oh, and the Zenless 2.0 update is either out or coming soon. I feel like I need to get back to that too. I'm so behind. People have been asking me to play Honkai Impact, but I'm like, isn't it just in Japanese? Is there even English subs? It's out. Oh my god! Is it good? Is the 2.0 update good? Out yesterday! Mommy say, how are you? Hope you're recovering well. Hello, Shito. I'm feeling a little better. The update is burning my phone. Try the egg technique. If your egg starts sizzling, you know, you repurpose the phone as fry pan. Finally caught a stream and I find it crucial that I let Rin know that I called dibs on the Jaguar, so step back. Val, you wanna fight me? You wanna go, huh? I'll meet you at your local parking lot. Hands off. As a compromise, I say watch the cutscenes or shorts for Honkai Impact. Yeah, I think that might be good. The little bits I watched was so good. Got me the maid as free standard S rank. Oh my god, Meido. I lose 50-50 on Recoletta's banner, so don't end up like me. I have so little roles in my life right now. How many? I think I have like maybe less than 10. I think I have about 10 rolls. I think I can do a 10 pull today. But trying to roll for Liang-Yu shrocked up all of my currency. Like, I was grinding so hard for Liang-Yu, and there was no justice. There was no justice in this world. I lost everything! So, we'll see what happens this time. Jay keeps spooking me. I want a J2 though. I want J2. Guys, listen. She's hot for Jaguar. I mean, immortal. Guys, if you look at the Jaguar, aren't we all a little hot for the Jaguar? Aren't we all? Are we all a little hot for the Jaguar? I'm sorry you didn't get any justice. I'll ask Liang-Yu to spare you some next time her banner comes. Is Jaguar not hot? Jaguar very hot. Jaguar, honestly, one of the spiciest NPCs. Not surprised her I'm saying this, but Jaded. What do you, I'm a dignified individual. She kind of a cougar. So true, besties. So true. I already got Recoleta and Giant the first try. Am I better than boss immoral you? This isn't a competition, silly. It's just that if you guys keep getting 6 stars before me, I'm gonna lock you up and... Wait, I already do that. I'm gonna... take your toes? I already do that too. I'm gonna... Well... I'm gonna tickle you! Tickle you! And say, hee hee ha ha. Waterboard? I can't waste water like that. Don't be silly. I'm gonna use a singular feather and start tickling all of you. Yeah, tickle torture. Tickle torture! All right now. Shall we get on over? Let's play some adversary. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It feels so French with this music. I don't know, every time I hear an accordion, I think it's French. Like that time that Matilda was about to show up in 2.5 and the accordion started playing, I'm like, oui, oui, bonjour, mademoiselle. Saerin, why is ALEPH sexy? I need to know. Maybe you have a thing for redheads, is that it? You have a thing for redheads and potential murderers? You should self-reflect. Find a therapist. But he is so dripped out, it's true. Like, he is so drippy. So drippy. We need our angsty hot mess husbando. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What do you guys think? Is he sexier than Jay? Is he sexier than 𝐒𝐚? What is he on the sex level? Because the thing is, Jay has the bike too. And 𝐒𝐚 got his whole chesticles out from what I remember. The mental instability makes it hotter. I hate that it's true. As a man, no, actually, I tried it. What does that mean? What does that mean? Jay and 𝐒𝐚 know they're hot. I don't think ALEPH knows it, so ALEPH wins. Yeah, you know, ALEPH has the tortured, mentally unstable, erratic thing happening. Like, he's like mysterious. He's like the baddie who you don't know if they're necessarily hot, but that's what makes them hotter kind of vibe. It's like, you want to fix him, that's it. You want to fix him. That's the thing. You want to fix him. Your undying urge to fix this poor soul just ignites. Yeah. That's the good stuff. I'm with 𝐒𝐚, he's chill. 𝐒𝐚's very nice. Jay, honestly, traditionally, I think Jay is very handsome, but he's like a little too much of a normal bro. He's a little too normal. A little too normal. We need a little bit of crazy in there. Yeah. 𝐒𝐚's a little too healthy for me too. What if I want to break him further? You know, kuroten, even better. People like this, you want to fix them, but you know they'll never be fixed. Even better. Himbo stocks are down. This is such a tragedy. Himbo stocks are down. I mean, Jay is a blacksmith with a bunch of burns all over. That's not normal. Oh, you're right. Wait, he's getting hotter in my eyes again. I'm just gonna keep switching teams. But guys, the real hubby is already in my crew list. It's already locked away. Mr. Birdman.
Is this a recent trend among
Mr. Birdman. I'm a sucker for the bird, so... But you know, if ALEPH decides to take off his chest clothing, I will be convinced. Just him blacksmithing shirtless. Only Enigma could match ALEPH's angst. Honestly true. But you know, Enigma is a little bit more baby girl to me. ALEPH is a little more baby girl in his angst. He's like, you know, he seems like a whiner. He has the younger brother syndrome. Yeah. ALEPH is very baby girl. Yeah, ALEPH is very baby girl too, but I feel like Enigma is the whiny type of baby girl. I'm not sure if ALEPH is the whiny type, or he just has like baby girl cutesy energy. Yeah. But let's see if we find out more about him today, shall we? I hope we get to meet him, or else my title will be wrong. Well, let's see, shall we? Part 6. Shadows of the living. Metallic sheen, rippling water, and shadows that peer back from within the dim reflection. ALEPH is moe, get moe. Oh, we're doing this. I need to prepare to read. I almost read this, which is also the wrong language. The researcher awakens in her dune cave, which felt to her as hollow as a tomb. It was a little before dawn. Stacks of tapes had eaten up her living space, climbing up again and again, each of these spinning wheels speaking of stories about that cottage with a blue roof. Oh my god. Oh, it's paused. It's paused. That was stressing me out. I almost started reading the Espanol. After this chapter, boss will be able to speak perfect Spanish. Hell yeah, amigos. I'm gonna learn a new word today. I am going to learn azul. Blue. Azul. That's cute. She heard the voice of the murdered donkey driver behind her. What? I heard them all. The laughter and voices of generations past, like dry leaves caught in the cracks of old walls, rustling only when the wind blows through. I wouldn't set foot in that house if I were you. Murdered donkey driver? Murdered donkey driver? The door-side beggar spoke too. I slept on the porch every night. Each morning, a dim light glows through the window, but no one ever leaves through that door, and no one has ever entered. Why do they always look like Slendermen? Huh? Why do they always look like Slendermen? Then the bank clerk's voice. It's a story of the alter ego. That house must have been filled with debts no one could return to claim. Oh no, it's the debt collectors. The sick old lady, struggling in her bed, whispered, "The house remembers those days when people vanished in the darkness of night and children were stolen by the storms." Storm mention. The paracausality researcher had heard enough and drifted back to sleep again. There was only the rattling of the die of Babylon echoing in her hollow cave. These stories are so confusing, guys. I'm not gonna lie, these are so confusing. And where are we? What is this? This looks like an art exhibition. What if it's the donkey that was murdered? Yeah, what's up with the donkey? Murdered donkey driver. Murdered donkey. Murdered driver? Donkey driver. Driver murdered donkey. Donkey driver murdered? Hey, Saerin, ever read a book? What's a book? I've read BL. In a deteriorating activity hall, thousands of floating slips of paper form a blurred, colossal face. It is hard to imagine how the prisoners managed to transform this place into what it is now.
I've always wanted to use the element of fantasy to better establish our theme.
It's the angsty
And I was
NPC. Right. He is so angsty. Look at his design. What's wrong with him? Doesn't he look like he's from the art era of Death Note? He looks like he would be in Death Note, don't you think? He looks like he would be in Death Note. That era where everything's like sharp and harsh and you got the pointy chins.
Now the stage is captivating, the timing is perfect, and the audience is ideally placed.
Oh my god, he's smiling! Oh! I'm a little scared. Stop that. Stop that right now. Being a prisoner does wonders for the mood.
Only one imperfect element remains in the scene. The creator.
The creator.
Who hasn't stepped away from his creation.
The creator.
No. There's another thing.
Honestly, this jewelry kind of rocks. I could see people selling this choker in the stores. Garcia, the curator of the exhibition, stands beneath his work, deep in thought, agonizing over every minute imperfection. His fellow poets whisper to one another.
Can you even tell any difference between today's setup and yesterday's?
Seriously, Roberta?
Oh
That's
my!
a real question.
Ain't no way they did. Oh my. What is he doing here? What? Huh? That D? How did the D get here? There's no way. There's no way. Is this actually him? Is this really him, or are they reusing his face and voice and everything that looks like him? Ain't no way. It's a prison, of course he's here. No. No. He gets around. He's kind of Delulu artist too. Oh my god, you're so right. They better have taken away his bubbles. They better have taken away his bubbles. That's all I can say. Oh my god, he belongs in here. But why is he showing up in front of me right now?
Well, what's the difference then?
He looks actually a little more sane without his glasses, and I don't know what that says.
Well, I can't see one either, but you should never judge art by how much it changes in a day. It's a creative process.
Oh no, he's the same. He's the same.
We might be standing at the edge of the world, but art has no boundaries. We have to show him our support.
You would think after all this time, after 2.4, 2.5 updates, he would have gone through a character arc and been a changed man. He's been surviving storms, sent to prison. He's gone to the island. Honestly, he does get around now that I think about it. He really does.
Easy for you to say. He's been tinkering and tweaking for over 3 months.
Even the Manus didn't like him and sent him behind bars. Honestly, fair. Very fair.
Even if the Idealist himself entrusted him with this exhibition, he can still be wrong sometimes. This gallery is turning into a dump.
The worst art critics are your fellow art students.
Estoy viendo fantasmas, todos con las mismas caras.
The antidote
Garcia.
will give you the answers to all your D questions.
fácil
Why would I
perderse
even
en ellos.
do the antidote? I don't need to learn more about him. Having navigated through the labyrinth, the Idealist, the leader of La Sociedad, arrives at the exhibit's entrance, accompanied by several new faces and the jailer.
Idealist. You're back.
Oh my god, he's so
Are
smitten.
these new recruits for La Sociedad?
He's
You
so
must have had a
smitten.
very successful day.
Look at him soft smiling at him.
It is good to see you, Garcia. How has your vision progressed today?
First a salon, and now an art gallery. Is this really a prison?
Oh, that's right, we're still on our little tour. Her shock is evident on her face, but her words are ignored as Garcia begins to vent his frustrations.
As you can see, I've strived to push the element of fantasy in my work so that it might reach perfection. But why doesn't it look like what I imagine? It's like I'm trying to work on a shadow. Some shapeless thing that morphs and shifts by the hour. Idealist, am I losing it again? I took my medicine as instructed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, no, he's scaring me a little bit. He's scaring me a little bit. Am I losing it again? Oh.
It was never the pills that blinded you, my dear Garcia. You mustn't let tedious routine stifle what's truly alive. Remember, like those old poems, your exhibition must have a timeless rhythm that's never lost to the changing
Look
of
how
minds.
long his limbs are. Garcia holds out his hands as if grasping something fleeting, but fails to hold on to it.
Sorry, maybe I'm just not getting it.
Look, there's your answer. Though the sun rises the same way every day, the multitudes of shadows it casts are ever changing.
So true. Don't take your meds returns. Ha! 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 What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with the meds I give to the interns. The meds are for happiness, vitamin intake, good intestinal tract movement. Yeah. Did you drink your meds, boss? Good idea. I should do that. My med is boss always makes me so sweet. So sweet, Tums. Isn't art where you can be crazy? I guess so.
Isn't that the only constant in life? Change?
You sweet talker, you.
We foolishly pursue stability and constancy, but our very world denies it. Take a step back, take several, and see the truth for yourself, lest you too become lost among the shifting shadows.
I get it now. It's the changing light that makes the exhibit seem different from what I expected. I shouldn't waste my time on freezing things in one perfect moment. Instead, I need to embrace change as it comes.
Wait, that was actually good advice. Maybe they're healthy for each other.
I don't know how to thank you. I won't let you down. I must complete this exhibition.
Maybe they're healthy for each other. Or maybe this is a cult. I don't know which.
Complete my alter ego.
The choice of words widens the writer's eyes.
Did you say alter ego? And he called you Garcia. Is that your name?
Looking at this guy and calling him healthy. Yeah, you know, it's kind of sweet.
Garcia, where did you learn about this alter ego? Do you happen to write under the name...
Oh! Isn't that the thing that ALEPH was writing to her about? Hello, say. Hope you're feeling better. Hello, 𝐒𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐿. I'm feeling better. I am. but the curator has returned to his work, uninterested or oblivious to his visitors.
Please, Recollector, give our artist some space. Can't you see? He's already returned to his own time and space. He can't hear a thing you say.
Well, that's concerning. No pen, no paper, but you still draw my attention. Oh my god, you sweet talkers! What's happening in the basement? Are you all becoming poets too? I wonder, are you considered insane in this universe if you are straight? I think are there straight characters in this? In Reverse 1999? The parents that birthed our main characters and cast. Is there must be someone else, right? There has to be. There has to be. There has to be. Arcana, so true. Arcana, the lesbian destroyer. Definitely. Unless it's some repressed homophobia that causes her to destroy all the lesbians. But the parents here are generally awful. Generally. Saw the baby? She's too young to have a relationship. Keep her locked up in a room. Is there anyone else? In 1.3, there's people shipping Shemaine and Kala. Oh, they're cute. They're cute. Shemaine and Kala, possibly. Jay does give straight brother energy. It's true. Jay does give straight brother energy. Arcana is the Highlander lesbian. There can only be one. No way! So she's the ultimate lesbian, just trying to destroy all the others? Oh my goodness. It makes sense. It makes sense. Poetry is blooming regardless the time and space, flowing like water that wish to quench your thirst. Oh, mama, such a poet, you. I think Jay is straight. Yeah, he does give straight boy energy. He does. There's no universe where Jay isn't straight. Poor guy. He can't even try to have a homo-erotic relationship.
With whatever he has to do.
Give him a chance, guys. Give him a chance to prove himself. He can kiss boys too.
Pardon me then.
I can't believe we're just... She's so respectful. She's like, oh yeah, he's entered his own world and can't even hear what I'm saying anymore. Cool. All right. I'll, you know, speak with him later. She takes a step back out of respect.
All right, my dear guests. Please forgive
He's so
my
dramatic.
late introduction.
Welcome
to the Gallery of Bewilderment.
Oh my goodness. What a name.
Thank you for inviting me here, Mr. Idealist.
Pardon is so polite. The Foundation's investigators have been carefully observing each prisoner's movements since they arrived, but unfortunately, there's no sign of Miss Doris.
I imagine you're curious about what we do here, in the heart of La Sociedad de Poetas de las Americas.
They really need to shorten this name. They really do.
We're putting together a magazine, a collection of poems from Kamala, our very own Casa de las Americas.
Okay.
Casa de las Americas?
You know, she sounds so much more legit saying that.
We're putting together a magazine, a collection
A
of
magazine.
poems
Oh my
from Kamala,
god. They're
our
trying to
very
compete
own
with YouTube
Casa
to
de las
you.
Americas.
They're trying to compete with YouTube to you.
Casa de las Americas?
Casa de las Americas? Casa de las Americas?
Exactly. named after its great predecessor. You're a fine mind indeed. At this very moment, all our compañeros are working on it. Garcia's exhibition, Alter Ego, is centered around the birth of this magazine.
He keeps flaunting his
And
long
here,
limbs.
you can see the signatures from all the poets involved, along with a few words they've written for it.
Convenient that Doris created the UTTU, right? All the players are here.
Reading it is like looking into the soul of our society.
But it's interesting how we haven't seen her yet, when we know. Shouldn't we know it's running in parallel right now? Because Doris also saw and was speaking with Roberta and Garcia. But we haven't seen her at all. But she passed by Recoleta to go to the prison just a few days ago. I can't tell if they're running on parallel, like slightly different timelines. Like, I don't know, was she here like 2 years ago? And there's some strange time shenanigans happening here? Or if it's the reality bending that's happening inside the prison? Or if we're actually just missing her. We're actually just doing that whole sha-la-la-la-la-la-la where the soulmates walk past each other each moment. I can't tell.
All these signatures.
Why is his neck so thick? That's a great comment. A great observation. He got the long limbs and the thick neck. You know, like an alpha male. Yeah, like a chimpanzee. Soneto steps forward to examine the perplexing artwork. In the dim lighting, the enormous face appears to be looming watchfully over the entire room. A floating slip of paper catches her attention.
Timekeeper, here. It's Dr. Doris' pseudonym, Erd.
Then she was here.
Soneto pockets a slip of paper dutifully.
Precisely.
Oh.
She used to be one of us,
Oh.
and still is, if I may correct myself.
She's talking in such past tenseness. So it was a little while back. But we saw her just a few days ago. He does have a thick neck. Boy got a thick neckums.
You can ask around here.
3 days ago,
Maybe
yeah.
some of our members know where she went.
Greetings from Hello Share Pumpkin.
Don't we all miss the familiar faces of old friends? I'm sure they'll do everything they can to help you find yours.
Aww. As he finishes speaking, several enthusiastic prisoners come forward to greet the Idealist.
Mr. Idealist!
Oh my
I
god.
finished my short story. It's called Weightlessness. It drifts around the subject like a sheep floating in space. The readers can start anywhere in the story, or read it in any order they like.
He's so scary. Why is he the scariest looking NPC so far? Oh my goodness. Sir, step back, please. But you know, I kind of like this concept. The readers can start anywhere in the story or read it in any order they like. That's kind of a fun concept. That's kind of a fun concept. But then how would you find the plot? I don't know. Eyeless Luigi.
And please take a look at my piece of limits. Every word that has been forbidden is either erased or replaced with symbols. It's a one-of-a-kind jarring experience.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm not really into this one. I'm not really into this writing project here. I think I'm gonna fail her.
And I finished a new paragraph.
How do they decide who gets eyeballs? I finished a new paragraph. I love how he said that.
And I finished a new paragraph
Just wrote it today.
He's giving me, what was his name from the island? He's giving me island boy energy. What was the long hair grape man from the island? They're giving me the same serve energy, you know? 210, yes, he's giving me 210 energy.
And I finished a new paragraph. Just wrote it
He's
today.
210 with a different accent. A prisoner wrapped in several meters of manuscript paper, like a strange sort of mummy, squeezes into the crowd.
Oh, new faces. Welcome.
Like he's so dramatic! The anticipated reincarnated 210. Exactly right. Without a warning, he calmly tears the manuscript to shreds. The fluttering fragments fall like trailing sparks from a fireworks show. The abrupt welcome ceremony leaves the newcomers stunned, while the natives share knowing smiles.
Idealist, did he just...
This is the writer for the prologue of our magazine.
The music change. The leader of La Sociedad, either misunderstanding or evading the question, responds with enthusiasm.
The prologue consists of a 2,000-line poem and an introduction that is written in 86 languages to avoid misinterpretation. It represents every second we spend here.
That's a bit much, don't you think? That's a bit much.
Naturally, the arrival of new members disrupts its structure, and so we must begin again from scratch.
Oh. Oh. Don't accept new members then.
So he just tore it all up like that because he thought we were joining? With all due respect, isn't this a little excessive? Heaven knows I'm not one to judge. I've torn up plenty of writing for my novel.
I'm shocked that they have people there that speak 86 languages, right? Who's proofreading these translations?
Please, pay it no mind. It may not be an easy task, but he's doing his part.
It's like AO3 creators only writing prologues and never finishing it. The curses.
Destruction is hard, but more necessary than you think. Without it, we'd all be stuck in a still and stagnant pond, with all the smells that entail.
I mean, honestly, they don't look like they're smelling too good now.
This all sounds very complicated.
Verdun with the
magazine will be
eye
finished
scrunched
then?
up. Never, never. This is how art works, Verdun. They'll never finish. This is exactly like art class, writing class. Nothing's ever gonna get finished, Verdun. Nothing.
Forgive me, but I'm not sure what a floating sheet, a jarring reading experience, and all this constant rewriting are meant to express.
The jailer, having remained silent, takes a deep breath and interrupts.
As I've said, Kamala
My
isn't
Hari.
like any other prison.
My Shayla. Hey, babe.
Miss Jayla, do you mean...
This place also serves as a research center.
Oh.
And the prisoners here, for all they claim, are not just poets.
Oh.
They are arcanist criminals.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
each
yeah,
one
yeah.
of
They
them has
mentioned this
been
in the trailer.
diagnosed as mentally ill.
Yeah. They look a little off their rocker. Boss, did you suggest? So what did I, maybe, yeah, no questions, please. Hello, welcome in. Can you blame say the Jaguar is serving right? Look at her! Look at the serve. The harness, the badge, the primmed hat, the little ear wiggle. I mean, the ear wiggles are so cute. The ear wiggle. And we look fantastic together. We are so beautiful together. Like, look at us. Don't we look like a couple? Like, we're beautiful together. Look at us. That's a boss? That's an animal boss. You can't. But it's like a sentient animal with free will. Isn't that okay? There must be levels to this sort of thing. I feel like this is the purest form. The purest, most allowable form. Say you're a human? No, I'm not. I'm a hellhound. A hound plus a jaguar? Isn't that okay? That seems okay. I'm humanoid? Humanoid? Now I'm a human? You guys have been calling me a rat. A rat for the past month, and now suddenly I'm not allowed because I want to be lovers with a jaguar? You guys, you can't keep switching up on me like this. I'm gonna get confused. I won't be confused with you, Pookie. Fine, I'll do all of this on my own time. Since you won't respect my hobbies. I just arrived and this is what I see. Do you like what you see? Do you like what you see? The leader of La Sociedad remains composed, like an island in a rough sea, leaving the onlookers to question whether he is entirely mad or the sanest of them all.
You're quite right, jailer. But let's not forget that mental illness is merely a deviation from the norm. And who decides the norm? You,
why is he pointing
the
at me
physician,
like that?
or the ones outside these walls? We've been exiled here by the standards of our time, deprived of our roles in the outside world. So please, as we agreed before, I ask you not to interfere with the affairs
You
of
know
La
what they
Sociedad.
need? They need television. Deprived of our roles in the outside world, they need television. They need television and internet and VTubers, I think. I think they would all make excellent VTubers.
These people are visitors, not your new recruits.
Yeah, we're just passing by.
But should we not hear their thoughts first?
He really likes pointing. He has a strong pointer finger. Like Elden Ring said, you're maidenless. I'm working on it. Say these are criminals. I mean, have you seen some VTubers? The idealist turns toward the visitors with an urgent plea.
My friends, no one escapes the eye of power. We must resist. Stand with us. Pick up your pen and take poetry as your shield before it is too late.
What is poetry supposed to shield me from? How do I use it as a shield?
I admire your fight.
Can I parry with it?
But I came here with a different goal.
The leader of La Sociedad, caught in his fervor, ignores her words and carries on. Yeah, you know, I feel like these are one-person conversations.
We're the last
They don't really
true
need
owners
responses.
of an old legend. Words now only remembered as myth. We must stay on the path of literature until I find that transcendental solution. To invent an idiom that is generic, all-encompassing, yet precise. My poem will be written in this language, leaving no room for doubt or misinterpretation.
You know, when you listen to characters like this, don't you just want to shoot them with an arrow? Sometimes you just want to poke them with a pointy arrow and then they squeal a little bit and go like, oh my god! You know, bring them back to reality a little bit.
How blessed is a man with infallible memory. He holds
Oh
the
right,
tiny
they did that in the
details of each
trailer. That's
object
perfect.
within
I'm
him,
looking forward to it.
more vivid than anyone else.
I'm looking
In the
forward to
end,
it.
He'll have all the answers, if time allows him.
What is he saying? Ah, he wants photographic memory. Is that it? He wants good memory. Okay, got it. Got it. A dreamlike expression crosses his face. It briefly seems as if he has become an entirely different person, but his vision is soon interrupted.
Tongue, sister, howls, hermaphrodite,
Yes, 210?
tango.
Yes?
We
Tango.
put the whole city in the nut house.
Yes?
Timekeeper, look over there. Isn't that the prologue writer?
Oh,
There's something off about him. Please, Timekeeper, stay away from him.
I mean, there's been something off with him for a while now, but it's okay. It's okay.
What's happening?
If someone has photographic memory, they'll eventually know everything. Everything, everything, everything.
Idealist, Pablo's having another episode.
Multiples of us. You make reality
Oh,
sick.
God. Pablo, we believed in you! You were supposed to be the new 210. We believed in you! A flash of arcane energy flares up, and the jailer steps into the
I
crowd
could use your
reactively.
help, ladies.
Oh my god, she called us ladies. No. She called us ladies. She loves us. Off we go. Wait, I could have used her! Oh, she is in my team. Oh, thank god. Whoa! Whoa, 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 girly. Whoa, she's cool! Oh, which ones are her cards? Let's play all her cards. Let's do... She has a debuff. Wait, let's see. Reality damage. She's damaging... Is she like taking... Is she knocking out the poets with reality? She's like, face the truth! Face the truth! You're off your meds! Is that what she's doing? Pretty cool.
Perfectly understood.
Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía. Nuestro
I have no
adversario
clue what
es el
she's saying, but it sounds wonderful.
Keep calm.
Stay back, I say.
Oh my god.
Forward to punishing you.
He's actually whacking us with paper. He's whacking us with some papers.
Is that a fairy in the drink and enjoy the view? Feel my dark embrace.
Not gonna lie, I think Recoleta needs her meds too. Probably. Probably a little bit. Probably a
Enjoy.
little bit, a lot of it. She did just throw herself into prison.
My word, I take it. You.
I like how he's throwing paper at us and our little crewmates are doing a full body lurch. They're like, ugh! They're very cute.
Más allá del concepto en todos los momentos.
Lift the cup.
Charging.
Huh. A truly villainous moment.
Nuestro aliado es la verdad.
In ink and
Paper
flesh,
cuts
no
hurt, they
night or
do
day.
feel
Then why
ouchy.
not dream the time
What
away?
a team, a horse girl, a hot robot, a disaster lesbian psychopath, and a writer. This would make a great And they walked into a bar kind of story.
Stay back, I say.
Oop! Oh no, we killed him.
And now to return to my long-term mission.
Oh no.
Rest.
Oh no. 210. Is he okay? Is he good? You good? You good, sir? You good? The frenzied prisoner is subdued. He lies convulsing in the center of the exhibit hall.
Poor soul. I'll bring him to bed.
It really is like, oh no. Anyways. Roberta, I thought you guys were friends.
Well done, ladies. Aren't you full of surprises?
Oh, and now she's encouraging us too. She liked that. She liked us beating up the other prisoners. I see how you are, Roberta. You're not an ally.
What was all that?
I like how my jailer girlie, she's just chilling.
It seems he had a mental breakdown and lost control of his arcane skill. It appears that every line he recited carried unbridled power.
Ooh.
Usually, only specific lines can channel arcane energy. You can't just force the power into words or craft a poem to serve your purpose. Pablo must have a rare gift for identifying empowered lines. When he recited them all aloud, they overwhelmed him.
Ooh, this is some cool backstory on how their arcanic abilities work.
That's right. He's a genius who rides the tides of emotion, just like Arthur Rimbaud. We always keep a close eye on him to make sure he doesn't recite anything while reading or writing.
They're like, keep your mouth shut. Roberta trades glances between the tense jailer and her visitors.
But sometimes things slip through.
What even is the jailer's job? Does she just let them do whatever inmates want to do? She's chill with it. You know, she's a chill lady. She's just, you know, here for a good time. Here for a good time to get her salary, get some little meat snacks, some jerky, and, you know, be super, she's super demure, very mindful. Did you see how she treated us? She was so kind to us.
You must understand how difficult
Very
it
polite.
is for a poet to never taste the words on his own lips.
Why is he saying it like that?
So then, this isn't the first time, and you're all fully aware of it.
I love how the jailer is just like us. I mean, she's been working here, I don't know, the past decade, and she's finding all this out now. She never really even bothered going into the prison, maybe. She's just been like, here. And I love that for her. I love that for her so much.
Do I understand you right? Did you just admit that you've been hiding an inmate with a dangerous condition from us? According to the safety regulations for the Panopticon of Kamala, he must be sent to the physician for immediate treatment.
We're sending him away. The jailer's command causes a dramatic shift in the room.
No, wait, we can explain.
Well, I think you already did.
He's doing fine. We know how to help him. This was just an accident. We got distracted by the new members.
We won't be handing him over to the physician. No true writer would allow their mind, the most sacred palace of their thoughts, to be opened up to that cold-hearted, ignorant nature. Even one who believes their inspiration flows from a source beyond the mere substance of a brain would refuse it.
Dr. ALEPH, Dr. ALEPH, Dr. ALEPH. The jailer furrows her brows and pulls out her weapon. The air tightens into an invisible thread. Oh my god. Please, jailer, don't do this. I'm going to swoon. Oh my god! And we actually see jailer fighting. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be over for me. How will I survive? How will I survive? You know, they have to do the cliffhanger. They really do. They know what everyone wants. They know what we all want. Jailer should be 4-star at least, right? Jailer is so baby girl. Typewriter record P5. A women's documentation of a blind society. Who labels their records with letters and numbers like this? Even though they refuse to discuss the outside world, spending even a few days inside the prison makes clear that the reason they are here is precisely what they avoid speaking about. Ushuaia is a cold town on the tip of Argentina's southernmost territory. The polar night, the frozen sea, the proximity to Antarctica, the endless winter, it all makes the place seem buried in time and forgotten. It possesses all the necessary qualities of a prison, making it an ideal place to send arcane suspects diagnosed with mental illness, a place to be forgotten. Setting aside the true definition of madness and their status as prisoners, what I see in this prison are former poets, writers, and social activists. In their era, some spoke of poetry, then disappeared from society for owning a book by Jean-Paul Sartre. Some incited grassroots rebellion against hierarchical structures, only to be exiled. They were repeatedly questioned, "Why do you read these books? Why do you write these poems?" They were branded thought organizers and eventually sent here to partake in an experiment conducted under the names of occult and psychoanalysis. It was nearly impossible to determine whether their madness was defined by society because they resisted order or if it was induced through relentless electric shock and torture. Or perhaps all of these reasons are one and the same. This reason is often avoided, sanitized, or ignored, because deep down, we all know how deeply it is woven into the fabric of all our lives. At first, they said nothing, but this very act of deliberate avoidance was what truly conveyed their grief and fear. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I love it! I love this storyline! It's so good! I love this kind of thing. Wow! Because that's what we were wondering too, right? How everyone in this prison are represented as poets and literary individuals and things like that. And I was wondering if they're tying into the time period where speaking out gets you sent to prison. And the tie-in with a mental illness as well. It's kind of like witchcraft, right? Or witchery, the occult and things like that. I love it. Her pen and paper are burning while writing that, right? I love. And people like burning books and things like that, getting rid of things that they don't want to hear, or things that they deem dangerous for the wider population. Locking them all up away here where no one can see or hear them. So good. The mention of like medication and all of their fear of the doctor character. It's so good. It's so good. It's like we haven't really seen a traditional criminal in this prison that you would expect, right? There's no like murderers or theft or anything like that. They're all just literary poets so far. Very interesting take. The Weaving of Shadows, Volume 3. Rust fills the air and exiled bird has found a branch to rest upon.
Fate.
Oh,
Yes.
we haven't seen
It looms over
her
us, yet each of
with
us may hold the
Verdun,
power to steer its course.
which makes me think more and more like this timeline with Erd and Doras are slightly separate from our main cast. Just like this nation of contradictions, its fate should also be. In that case, shall we officially begin the Salon? The ever-observant Roberta, noticing the tears welling in Octavio's eyes, cuts her off. They're like, yeah, I don't like your idea. You go to jail now. Yes. And how do you prove you're not crazy, you know? How do you prove you're not crazy? If, like, I don't know, 3 people are saying, you know, kind of cuckoo over here, they have some crazy ideas. How do you prove that you're not crazy? It's, like, impossible. Like, they would be throwing me in jail for wanting some hot jaguar lady, and I swear I'm not crazy. How do I prove my innocence? You're not crazy? That's exactly what a crazy person would say. It's over, it's over. Whether it's a personal experience or written tale, let's bring some life to the Salon. Okay, boss, that's different. Oh, is it? Well, if no one has anything to say, I could always retell the story of my fateful journey across the Mexican border. Screech! A chair screeches as one man stands. All eyes fall on his face, shadowed by his heavy brow and sharp cheekbones. An unexpected twist. No one noticed him quietly sitting at the edge of the crowd until now. Oh, Yulia! Yulia! Hey boss, will you pull for Recoleta or Tuesday? Well, you got Melania and Willow on your account, I guess. I do have Melania and Willow. Oh, who does that make it better for then? Is Recoleta similar to Melania or Willow? I do want to pull for Recoleta though. I want Recoleta and ALEPH. It's over for me. And I want Tuesday. It's over for me. Recoleta goes together with Melania. Oh, okay. I think Reco is best. Oh, okay. Good to know, good to know. Hello, Papak, welcome in. Recoleta is OP alt spam. Melania's best in slot. Okay. I love using Melania. But she's been kind of power crept a bit. So it'd be good pairing her up with Recoleta then. Recoleta makes Melania go brr. Wow. I'm excited to try. As of now, Recoleta pickles Melania, then Lopera. Oh. Got a Euphoria Melania? Yeah, I need a Euphoria her. Is her Euphoria good? It is? Melania's Euphoria makes her good? It's very good? Okay. She'll be my next one to Euphoria up then. I shall. I spent the first half of my life as a bank. He's the bank clerk in the story. One day, sitting behind that glass window, staring at the endless stacks of checks, papers, and flyers, it hit me. I was serving a life sentence. So I quit, went home, and decided to write something. My wife threw a fit at first, but when I wouldn't budge, a cold war broke out between us, and then finally, she issued a unilateral eviction notice. Boy. You see? The non-homosexual NPCs are so sad. Oh my god. To be fair, the lesbians aren't doing any better. In reverse, they're also pretty sad. Everyone's sad. Oh my god, this is horrible. He decides to live for himself, quits his day job, lives at home trying to become a writer, and then gets kicked out of his home by his wifey. Oh my god. But honestly, this would be quite shocking. Like, imagine you married someone, suddenly they're like, you know, day job isn't for me. I'm gonna become a writer. When they've never had any pension for writing before in your life. I don't know, I'd give it like 2 years. I'd give it 2 years. And then we'd have to have some serious talks. Never follow your dreams. Remember, Evangelion shows what people are like when they give up, but Gurren Lagann teaches us to believe. So true. So true. I got drunk, punched a bastard officer who was beating a beggar in the street, and everything after that's a blur. When I came to, I was already here, a place that feels more like home than any other place ever did. Wait, Yulia's kind of a baddie though. The Idealist gave me some water and suggested I write to ALEPH. Oh! So I did. I wrote a letter and asked a question. 2 weeks later, I got a reply. Just one line. I'm still trying to figure out what it meant. In short, in the short span of life, there exists an infinitely extending staircase, and at its end lies nothing but a silent body of water. Wait, this is depressing. What does this mean? I don't know what it means, but it sounds extremely depressing. In the short span of life, there exists an infinitely extending staircase, and at its end lies nothing but a silent body of water. Is this supposed to be a good thing? Like a body of water in a desert kind of thing? Like at the end of a grueling lifetime, you find salvation kind of vibe? Or is it like at the end, you get waterboarded? I don't know. I don't know, guys. The journey matters more than the destination? I don't know. This sounds upsetting though. An infinite extending staircase. Like you're moving up and it's just a grueling journey of nothingness. A spiral staircase. I don't know. Yulio, I had no idea you had such a story. Why haven't you mentioned it before?
I didn't know you've written to ALEPH too.
Octavia, maybe you did choose the right topic. Young, passionate writers like you should carry the dream of changing society. Don't end up like me, waiting until this age to finally pick up the pen. Oh? The hostess, fully engrossed in the story, has almost forgotten all about the topic. Great, I suppose it's my turn then. So here's my tale of crossing the Mexican border. She keeps trying to bring it back to the Mexican border. She keeps trying to bring it back. For heaven's sake, spare us. I've heard at least 7 or 8 versions of that story already, not to mention the 5 short stories in your collection. 5 stories, Roberta. 5! And the only difference between them is the narrative perspective. She's very passionate about the story. Honestly, that's a pretty good writing exercise, writing it from everyone's different perspective, but she doesn't need to share all of them. She really doesn't. Repetitive narrative is indeed an important topic in literary criticism. The remainder of the salon is spent in noisy chatter as the storytelling quickly spirals out of control. Only Dr. Dores quietly repeats the name to herself.
ALEPH.
ALEPH. Mr. Yulio's past was an unexpected gold nugget, the perfect material for a biography. I'll treat it with care in my next submission. By then, I had nearly forgotten I was still in prison. I had been swept up in the literary salon. I resolved to record all that I witnessed in this prison. As to whether the inhabitants are truly prisoners, that will be for the readers. I can't read suddenly. As to whether the inhabitants are truly prisoners, that will be for the readers to decide. At the time, I did not ask how they found their way into the prison. Like them, I was thinking of purer things. Looking back on this journey, I now see that the tangled strands of Las Babas del Diablo, Las Babas del Diablo, Las Babas del Diablo, Las Babas del Diablo had formed an interconnected web. Just as the salon gets into full swing, a face emerges from the shadows, only the smile clearly visible. Oh. Rarely do I observe the salon from afar, taking in all its symbolic quirks and subtle metaphors. The bridge between reality and unreality, the poetry of the typical and the atypical. This is exactly how I envisioned La Sociedad de Poetas de las Américas when I founded it. The new arrival catches her attention. Reality and unreality. Are you referring to the difference between nonfiction and fiction? I'm afraid I haven't quite grasped your full meaning. But you understood at least part of it, didn't you? That alone proves we're walking the same path, the unwavering pursuit of aesthetic truth. We are citizens of the literary kingdom, stargazers chasing the first light to reach the shores of the new world, children crying beneath the tree of pure ideals. As its founder, I sincerely invite you to join La Sociedad de Poetas de las Américas and become one of us. He really needs to shorten this. Join La Sociedad de Poetas de las Américas. And gentlemanly bow, an invitation that is hard to refuse. Everything here carries an air of mystery. The literary gathering, the strange architecture, the enigmatic recipient of all those letters. A rare opportunity.
I'm truly flattered by your invitation. I'd be delighted to join the Poetry Society.
Oh. We got her. We got her.
Might I trouble you with one question, Mr. Idealist?
You call yourself the founder. I assume you are the Idealist, yes? Ask away. Could you tell me about ALEPH? Oh, they're cutting here? Oh, God. These little punks. These little punkies. Of course. When are we gonna meet him? I still have my theories from last time we were playing, last stream. But now I'm not sure. They keep referring to them as different people, so now I'm not sure. My theory was that the Idealist, the Physician, and the Priest, and ALEPH are all the same people, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure. Boss is cooking up soup again. Soup. Priest? I think there was a priest. There was some religious character, I believe. Yes, I'm also ALEPH. ALEPH, what are you doing there? Fun fact, ALEPH is for impromptu team, by the way, unless you have Barcarola and Voyager with you. I have neither Barcarola or Voyager. DID, yeah, like DID. Exactly. That was my theory. Boss, are you ALEPH too? Sometimes I do think I'm a hot redhead. On Friday nights, I shimmy my hips. Look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah. I feel the hot redhead coming out. Maybe ALEPH's friends we made along the way. Maybe so. That's because your hair's on fire, Rin? Oh. Part 7, Passion and Delirium. Open your eyes to see the night. Close them to see the light. Interesting. I say I'm going to apologize in advance for missing the last month's worth of streams.
This is a serious violation of the rules.
First
I'll have
year
to
of
report
grad
this
program.
to the physician, and all of your treatments will need to be reassessed.
No worries. Got a 3.5 GPA. Congratulations, Traven, on surviving. Congrats on surviving. Congrats on surviving. Gamba, gamba. I hope it wasn't too stressful for you. But welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Until a new treatment plan is in place, all members of La Sociedad are confined to their cells without any of their usual privileges.
Oh. Good work, Traven. Good work, good work, good work. I hope you get some time to relax now. A little bit of time to relax. The jailer heavily emphasizes La Sociedad, triggering a commotion among the prisoners.
This is not what we agreed to.
Oh.
You gave us your word! Affairs within La Sociedad were not to be disturbed!
Oh, they're going crazy now.
Please,
they're going crazy.
don't do this.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
He doesn't deserve this. No one does. We don't want to lose our friend.
You can all be in solitary together. The previously convulsing prisoner struggles to his feet.
Please, Senora. I swear it won't happen again. I'll take the medicine on time as you
Man, now I'm feeling bad. Man.
I promise I won't hurt anyone.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aren't they just going to see the doctor? What is this
sorry,
doctor?
Mr. Pablo, but rules are rules.
Jailer is putting her foot down. Kind
Before
of
you
hot.
take this poor man from his friends, may I ask you something?
Also, I finally got a job. Supwa.
I'll be honest, say you're very adorable. I forget you're the one who locks us in the basement. A slow congrats on the good grades, Trevor.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. But I don't want you to forget I lock you in the basement. I don't want you to forget. Should I visit you guys more in the prison cell? The Stockholm Syndrome. It's not Stockholm, it's, you know, appreciation. It's seeing the light. Seeing what I do for all the interns. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You understand now. You understand. I finally got a job. It's in my graduate program field, and I started it this past week. I'm no longer jobless. Congrats, Traven! Congrats, congrats. Rinterns finally have jobs. It's an achievement. What do you mean? Rinterns technically always had a job. I always offered free employment. I always offered free employment. You think I just shove you guys down in the basement, lock you guys up, tie you to chains, and take your toes? And you have no job responsibilities? I don't do all of that for free, sillies. I don't do all that for free. You guys have to do paperwork, Excel sheets. Have you guys not been filling out the forms? What about the taxes? Have you guys been filling out the taxes? Tell me if you've been handing in the taxes, please. How else do you expect me to run the underworld like this? I need all the Rinterns on little hamster wheels in the basement to power hell. We demand payment, unionize? Now you're getting a little silly. It's the opposite, actually. We're the jailer who falls in love with the prisoners. Also, my final exam has ended. Yippee! Although I suddenly got sick. Oh no! It's the post-stress sickies. It's the post-stress sickness. But congratulations on finishing your finals. I know it was finals for a lot of people. You survived. You survived. Get well soon, get well soon. But we didn't get any payments, but you get companionship with the fellow Rinterns. You get a roof over your head, even though they have holes and mold occasionally. You get a wonderful boss. And you get the therapy rock. I think that's pretty good workplace benefits. Pretty good,
Do you
pretty
know
good.
where these inmates go after they see the physician?
Should I be giving you guys like a physician like these guys too? Is a therapy rock not enough?
My duty is to keep order here. What happens beyond these walls is not my concern. Perhaps they've recovered from the physician's treatment and were returned to society.
Oh my god! So everyone we ship off to the physician, we never see them again? We send them off to the physician and they never come back? Oh my god, they've never seen any of them. Ah. The jailer's expression relaxes.
Within these walls, the only truth we know is this. No one returns from the clinic of the physician of 𝐒𝐚𝐭. Are you certain this treatment they received is really a cure?
Pablo's harmless. He's just a writer who has a talent for finding words and poems.
Oh, Pablo!
Please, let him stay. We'll look after him. He can have our share of the medicine. We'll keep him in check.
But this doesn't conform to our regulations.
Look how cute One-Eyed Jailer is. She's so cute when sending people away to lobotomize.
Still as arrogant as ever, Idealist. One day, you'll get us all killed.
A stranger enters the exhibition hall. As she arrives, the jailer exhales with relief.
Oh, it's you. I'm glad to see you here.
Is she working for the other side? What's happening here?
Who is that?
That's Octavia, one of our model inmates. She's been a great help in the past. If you're interested in prison literature, I'd suggest talking to her instead of the Idealist.
All right then.
So, she's a writer too?
Who would have thought? This place has got writers coming out of the woodwork.
I thought it would be easy to find my writer friend in a prison. But what are the odds that I'd break into a place absolutely lousy with them?
Lucy's sister. She does have similar hair to Lucy.
She
You're
used
right.
to be in their gatherings until she got tired of their nonsense and started her own faction.
Ah, there's literary faction wars. Every inmate with faces are references to real writers and poets from the time. That is so cool. Very cool. The new arrival brings out a change in the Idealist. He clicks his tongue imperceptibly.
What are you doing here, Octavia?
They
Haven't you
made
heard?
their fave writers
The
into
era of
mentally ill
chieftains,
inmates.
ghosts, and plantation stories is over.
What a way to honor
Visceral
your
realism
faves.
is the future.
The funky music.
And has this brilliant visceral realism helped you finish any of these poems? What a waste of time. I'm not interested in your movement or arguing with you. I just walked by and happened to witness another episode of your brutal arrogance. And I'm not about to just stand aside and watch you repeat your mistakes. I'm taking Pablo to the physician. Care to lend a hand, Miss Jailer?
We agreed to mind our own business. Are you breaking our agreement? No one will be allowed to erase a word from our poems.
I just came in. Why is she hounding me like this? Do you like it? Do you like it?
Harmony is
Did that do something for you? She's a poet too, 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭.
Haven't you let
She
your
likes
ego
to.
cause enough trouble, Idealist?
Oh, she's still going at it.
Better that than siding with the devil like you.
She's a little devil.
Enough. This pointless arguing ends now.
Read their info. Oh, this is our girly. Octavia, prison poet. Rationality. When the Idealist is being attacked, gain moxie for self. When being attacked, have at least 5 moxie casts 1 time. Freedom of literature. For life. For order. Madness. When Octavia is being attacked, gain moxie for self. When being attacked, if this unit is at 5 moxie, cast oration of ideals. Mass attack for our dreams, for literature. Interesting, 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 interesting. Let's just beat him up.
Is that a noble or common?
Yeah, when they hurt each other, the others happy.
Please, allow me.
They really do hate each other.
I look forward to punishing you. Give them a warm welcome.
They feed off of the other party getting injured. They're like besties. You know, they're like rivals that love each other. You know, they love to hate each other. And let's see what the ulti looks like. Let's see. What? Ryan, thank you for the gifted memby. Thank you. To prison with you? Drag him away! Drag him away!
Loading. Charging.
Perfectly understood.
Eliminate target.
Boop. Oh. No, we didn't get to see the Idealist ulti. Hello, Miss Lover.
Stay back, I say.
Ooh, she has pretty abilities though. She's actually hurting. She's doing a little ouchie.
Perfectly understood.
Allow me to double check the battery levels.
Flee, mortals!
Ouchie. Oh my god, is she actually gonna kill my girl?
Master?
Why is she so tiny compared to her? Did you just see that? Did you see how small she looked next to her? Why was Miss Kimberly like waist level compared to Octavia?
Today, and so will tomorrow.
5'11" versus 6 feet. She was so teeny tiny. Oh my god. I didn't know she was so teeny tiny.
Stand down, both of you.
Oh. 𝐒𝐿𝐴, what do you think about this? What do you think about the cat? Sexy? Like, would you? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! The hat sells it, right? Guys, look, there's another one. Lock me up, he said. I found another. My people are out there. Hell yeah, baby! And she's being authoritative right now. Their heated debate continues without any concern for the jailer's warning.
You've never listened. I pity your followers. To be led by
What do you
such
think?
reckless
Octavia
megalomania.
or the
Do
Jaguar?
you even think about the consequences of your actions? We fought hard to earn the freedom to discuss literature under their watch. Your impulsive ego threatens to destroy everything we've built here.
Spare me the lecture, Octavia. We don't need permission to do as we
Depends on the room vibe.
You're
So
just another
both.
puppet of
Both.
power,
We'll
kneeling to
take
the
a
eyes
both.
behind those glass walls. They've trained you to believe it was your own decision, to be good and conform. Who could have done a better job? When I look at you, all I see is a sheep. Docile and obedient. Just the way the tower wants. What kind of work could someone like you create? Literature isn't defended by those lounging in cozy rooms, scribbling to soothing music.
They hate each other so much. They hate each other so much. He's calling her a normie. He's calling her a sheepo.
Have you looked in a mirror, Idealist? You've become a pathetic windmill-tilting fool. A monster tearing down everything around you.
Oh my god.
A beast of prey, you mean? Naturally, a sheep would be appalled by the mere thought of such a creature. A fearful
He's like, hell yeah, I'm a predator.
confusing the blade
I'm gonna eat
that would
your
set it
sheeple.
free with the jaws of a lion.
He's calling himself an alpha dog. He's an alpha dog. Here to eat all the sheeple.
But I beg you, learn to distinguish right from wrong, fantasy from reality. Only then can you truly lead our people toward what's right.
She's saying our people though, our people. I think they're in love. I think they should kiss.
Distinguish right from wrong. Don't make me laugh. Is that the limit of your vision?
He's calling her unimagined. Oh my god. Oh! The impassioned leader jumps onto a nearby bench, striking a dramatic pose before the crowd. Oh no! He's doing the stand on cafeteria table speech. Oh my god! How embarrassing! He raises his arms and launches into speech.
Friends, listen to me. There is no truer home to literature than a prison.
A blast of deafening sound and all words fall from there. Ain't no way! He didn't even get through the speech! He said like, what, half a sentence, guys? There's no way. They could have at least let him finish the speech. The idealist's expression freezes. His eyes search down from a frozen face to a dark red hole in his chest. An ominous shade of crimson. I can't even read. I'm shocked. An ominous shade of crimson seeps out.
No. No!
You should have kissed him while you could! The horrified Arcanus stumbles back, screaming. He didn't even get to do his speech!
Who did this? Hands behind your head and
I
drop
knew
your
it wasn't my
all of
girl.
you now.
I knew it wasn't my baby girl. She's too innocent.
This is your last warning.
She's getting ferocious with it. The prisoners show no reaction to the jailer's final ultimatum. They stare at the idealist, unmoving.
Idealist, you're bleeding. It's in your chest.
Oh my god. There's no way they don't even find out who shot him, right? There's no way. How did a prisoner get a gun in here? As his life turns away, the idealist appears unsurprised. He simply turns his gaze towards Recoleta.
You must.
Yes. Idealist?
Unfinished words dissolve into silence as the prison itself begins to tremble. Is this his arcane ability, like he was controlling the prison the whole time? The entire exhibition hall twists and contorts, its surroundings warping beyond comprehension, as if dissolving and expanding freely.
What's going on?
Ooh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Guardian of forking paths. The hall is still. Time seems frozen in place until someone utters the first words.
Was he shot? Where did the bullet come from?
Girl! I feel like we shouldn't rule out the possibility of the bullet coming from within his chest. Oh my god! The back rooms shifted! Teleported into the back rooms. Kids these days, it feels like this is what it feels like to take an art course. Actually.
Miss Jailer and you ladies over there, come give me a hand. We need to get into the physician.
Her words ignite the first spark. The physician?
Did you do this, Octavia? You couldn't face the burning truth of his words, so you...
Did they see what happened? Did they see it?
It was blazing with the fire of justice.
Did they see what happened to, like, wouldn't they have seen her do that? They're all delulu. You couldn't face the burning truth of his words, so you shot him. I like how he says it so poetically too. He doesn't say she shot him. He says, so you pierced his very heart instead. They're so romantic.
Or was it you, Jailer? Did you intend to crush the voice of poetry beneath your wheel of power?
Whoa. This man is a professional hater. Look at him. Crush the voice of poetry beneath your wheel of power.
It has to be one of you devils in disguise, beasts in human skin.
Can't you see? I had nothing to do with this. I'm as innocent as any of you. I've been trying to keep order here, to protect everyone. And now you blame me?
Why is he blaming the two I love? Yeah, he's a hater. He's a hater.
Don't listen to her. The Idealist made it very clear. She's trying to get us punished for her own gain.
No, he just said she's a sheeple.
You're a murderer, Octavia.
Oh my god. Also, like, might be rude of me, but how would the jailer shoot a gun? But guys, I think you're forgetting. The jailer wields a sword. If she can wield a sword, do you think she can shoot a gun? I don't know. Or do you think she has, like, a little fastening situation that just ties the sword to her hand? Or is it just for decoration? Is the sword just decoration? Is it just there? Possible. Very possible. Holding the sword in her mouth with her teeth. It's decoration. It's probably like a pool noodle. Holding the sword with mouth is freaky. She's hot with that. Ooh! In the chaos, Sonetto blocks an arcane skill that pierces the air.
This is mad. You're accusing me without proof. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I believe her. It wasn't her.
This is getting out of hand. I suggest you ladies
I believe my
leave now.
Pookie too. She would never do that. Look at her. She's just strutting her style.
No, wait.
It all happened too fast. What happened to the Idealist? Is he alright?
Guys, no, he's gone.
I didn't even get a chance to ask about ALEPH.
That's what you care about? She doesn't care at all. She doesn't care. She just saw someone get shot right in front of her and she's like, oh man, I didn't get to ask him about my pen pal. Man, well, this is a learning experience, I guess. I shouldn't take chances for granted anymore. Man. As the tide of people surge around them, the line between life and death blurs beyond recognition.
I agree with the jailer. Timekeeper, Miss Recoletta, let's get out of here.
Faced, Recoletta, faced. The violent conflict rages on, and everything else becomes meaningless. The illusion of time dissolves, its flow unknown. Under the garden's influence, the frenzy of prisoners begin to resemble an unreadable, chaotic epic. At this moment, an unidentifiable figure enters their midst, though no one takes notice. The newcomer scrutinizes the motionless corpse. How did no one see the body anyways? Like, the body just disappeared? Did they all not care? They were like, is he dead? I'm still on to the Idealist
His
ALEPH.
vitals are gone.
Ah!
At last, some peace and quiet.
No way! They're not the same person! I could have sworn they would be the same person! He's here!
find a thief like him, there's hardly a better end than this.
And he hates him too! I thought they were the same person for sure. What is that? He reaches into the Idealist's coat pocket and pulls out a die. He called him a thief. He must have stolen this. It is an artifact marked by patterns veiled in smoke, an object seemingly not meant to exist in this world, a 20-sided die known only through an omniscient perspective. It's got that mana scoop on it. And now it is stained in an utterly corrupted blackness.
Just as I thought. You had it all along.
They sound a little similar though, don't they? Their voices? ALEPHs and the Idealists? I don't know. I don't know! Can't believe they're cutting to black here. What the hecky? What the hecky? The Weaving of Shadows, Volume 4. Fate is like a mirror. Its strongest reflections are shaped by time. I saw it in the scene server. I'm not saying anything. No spoilers. No spoilers. Up to this point, I have participated firsthand in several sessions of La Sociedad de Poetas de la Mercas. Those literary experiments treated language as an advanced game, weaving reality and fiction into an invisible web, ensnaring everyone present in a maze of words. Never before had I been so intimate with literature or thought about it so deeply. I was amazed by how words could be so vividly expressed with playfulness and values. Oh, that's interesting to hear her say because she uses words all the time. Until that ordinary afternoon when a poet named Eduardo was reciting his new piece with refined rhythm, and Miss Octavia was discussing the state of Sao Paulo with me. No one noticed anything unusual about Mr. Giulio's condition. Monsieur Recoleta, I don't. We're going to try to do some rolls today. Just like you wrote in The Tin Soldiers of Sao Paulo, the greatness of Latin America lies in its richness, and from that richness comes misfortune, not by insatiable greed. One man's poverty is another's feast. Suffering nourishes joy. They are like riverbanks, clearly divided. The duality, this paradox, isn't it precisely the kind of question we should be posing through literature? The thud of bone against a hard surface interrupts her. 𝐒𝐿𝐢 is banging his head against the wall. Is this a usual thing? He's just doing what he does. Not enough. Not enough. Not like this. You can't grasp space and time. I'm still missing some essential language frameworks and thought patterns. With our current language system, I cannot catch the ghost of time. I can only let it slip away from the tip of my pen. 𝐒𝐿𝐢, you need a nap. You need a Kit Kat. Mr. 𝐒𝐿𝐢. Mr. 𝐒𝐿𝐢, sir. Mr. 𝐒𝐿𝐢, what's wrong with you? Unlike the panicked Octavia, the other inmates around 𝐒𝐿𝐢 seem unfazed. Oh my god! Who is this guy? Yo, sir! I like his hair though. His hair looks pretty nice. He has some nice eyebrows. That wall is unscalable, 𝐒𝐿𝐢. I told you already. I can lend you some of my bandages from last week if you need them. Oh, he's so nice! We're a permanently silent object. Any form of narration is futile. In the end, you're just wrestling with your own shadow.
What are you all standing around for? Can't you see Julio's hurting himself?
Julio's just a funny little guy. Octavia is clearly flustered. Doris knows she must first eliminate any outside interference that might obstruct her ability to help. Miss Octavia, Please calm down. Tell me, what do you see?
It's Mr. Julio. He's hurt. Bleeding.
Honestly, Miss Octavia is the most normal one in here. He tried to break through the mirror of language with his head, but it was actually a wall. Oh. By now, Torres has learned how to filter out the surreal embellishments typical of La Sociedad members in order to correctly assess the situation. Torres is like, I've learned how to ignore 90% of what they're saying. Torres is like, I've learned to, you know, translate their flowery language to something normal. She's like, I've learned how to translate breaking through mirror of language with his head to hitting himself into the wall. Please take a closer look and describe what you see, clearly and without embellishment. What is Mr. Julio's condition? His muscles are spasming uncontrollably, as if jolted by a cold electric current. His face is tightening, twisting, like he's struggling against a silent force. His fingers are curling into unnatural shapes. His expression keeps changing. First pain, then panic, and finally, blankness.
Sounds like he's having an epileptic seizure.
Oh.
Perhaps I could offer some help.
Guided by the sound of Julio's whimpers, Torres approaches. His head is bloody.
Please, Miss Octavia, help me so I can help him.
Could you lay him down flat on his side? We have to stop him from hurting himself. I can use my arcane skill. Just use your hands, ma'am. Just use your hands. Flashing lights could worsen an epileptic seizure. Does your arcane skill emit immense light? If so, I must ask you to refrain from using it. Octavia hurriedly retracts her incantation. She presses down on Julio's shoulders and lowers him onto the cold, hard floor. The doctor kneels quickly and gently turns the man onto his side, preventing him from injuring himself any further. As time passed, Mr. Julio's convulsions began to subside, but his body remained stiff, his jaw clenched tight. I took a disposable bite pad from the first aid kit. How does she have a first aid kit? And carefully placed it in his mouth to keep him from biting himself. Eventually, the situation came under control, and Mr. Julio's breathing stabilized. And there, everyone went, straight back to the gathering, as if it were only a minor inconvenience. Oh, Momo. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for your help, Miss Erd. The doctor responds with a silent smile.
You seem experienced. Was it a major part of your responsibilities in Sao Paulo?
Yes, saving others is my profession. Writing is my hobby. In my home, I am first and foremost a doctor. It's been a while since I last come here. Yeah, welcome back, Michelle. Miss Erd, you have my utmost admiration. As a doctor, as a writer, and even more as a person beyond any social categorization. You, a doctor who actually lived in the favelas, pointed the barrel at yourself before wielding your words as a weapon. Compared to you, I've achieved nothing of substance. All I do is wave ideals around, as if that's enough. That's right, you sheeple. Night saver, night eepy. You're gonna go eep eep. Have some good eep eep in the corner of the basement, Ryan. Have a good eep eep. Have a good eep eep. Miss Octavia, I'm simply a writer who follows her curiosity. I'm afraid I'm not qualified to provide you with any concrete evidence, nor am I as great as you say.
You're well prepared for your vision and ambition, for modesty is such an essential part of writing, and you've just demonstrated a skillful use of introspection.
She's like, you were able to self-evaluate yourself and self-evaluate yourself as not useful.
Thank you for your kind words.
But I'd like to return to my room and think for a while. See you tomorrow. Oh. cell. The idealist pursues his ideal to erect a magnificent vision atop the tower of literature. But for those outside the tower, what good is that magnificence? Is this a prison for the mentally unstable? Because an epileptic seizure is no joking matter. He needs to be taken to the infirmary for a deeper evaluation, proper medication. Yeah, the people here aren't doing so well. It's a prison for mentally ill arcanists, or so they say. So they say. So they say. Who knows? Were they mentally ill when they were sent here? Or is the prison causing them to be ill? Dun 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 dun. Here I am, locked away in prison, my words going no further than these walls. I even only have my life because of my wretched father.
It was foolish to think that ideas alone could ease people's pain.
I wonder what she did to get in here and why her father can't get her out, though. Maybe we're no different from the heretics who were burned at the stake in the Middle Ages. Perhaps only professionals like Miss Erd, doctors with real expertise, can truly save a person. Wait, but this prison does have a doctor meant to handle every kind of issue, whose specialty is precisely in the mental field. But he's not just a doctor, he's the overseer of this prison. I once asked the idealist why the person in charge here wasn't a regular jailer or police chief, but a physician. As expected, he brushed me off with some grandiose idyllic rhetoric. But why has the idealist always seemed so opposed to the physician?
Why?
Why can't patients like Mr. 𝐒𝐿𝐢, who are clearly suffering, be sent to him?
Puzzles on top of puzzles. Questions after questions. My head.
Is it because she's in jail for something that her father did? I don't know. Her sigh echoes through the circular building, and it is soon answered by the chorus of other sighs.
I can't do this anymore.
Is someone experimenting on them? That is also the thought, right? The leader being a physician, the fact that everyone who goes and gets sent to the physician is never seen again. The fact that they're all arcanists, or quote-unquote mentally ill. They did mention experimentation too. Miss Octavia turned and walked away. Though she looked disheartened, I could still see the power of the unwavering force that drove her forward. What would that force be for me? Looking back, I too began to reflect on myself, to contemplate fate, that grand and irreversible force. Interesting. Wow. Alright. I don't know. Is this a good stopping point or should we do one more? I'm thinking of stopping just a little bit earlier because I'm just recovering from being ill. Recovering from being a little bit sicky. Should we do some rolls? Should we do one more? What should we do? It's a good stopping point? Okay, let's do some rolls then. Let's do some rolls. This is good wrap-up point for now. That's good. Now let's do a little bit of rolls and then we'll close up a little earlier than usual. Yeesh. Let's do a little bit of rolling. We don't have too many. We don't have too many things to roll for. I think I only have about a tenner. Oh my god, the purple cloak being her second one. She's so witchy. So witchy. So witchy. Let me do my dailies. Slay, very slay. Very slay. I don't know how much pity I have either, because it's been a while since I rolled on the regular banner. Then I missed reverse. The reason why I quit because I messed up on something. Oh, well, if you like reverse, you can always come back. It can be a fun time, fun, relaxing time.
Aim and shoot.
I really like the direction of the story so far.
Thank you for your eliminate target.
I haven't even touched the regular banner. Yeah. Let me see if there's any codes. I remember there were codes last stream too, but I actually didn't collect them for myself even though I pinned them. I pinned them and proceeded not to redeem them for myself, but I hope everyone else got them. But Nebula put them in the comment that I pinned now, so thank you so much, Nebula, for always making the pinned, the timestamp comments and the codes. Let me use those. In praise of Folie. Oh my. Pen and sword. Ooh, I love the code names. Glory and trial. Ooh, so many clear drops from those. Thank you for the pin, Nebula.
I haven't shown this painting to anyone
yet. Okay. They sound fancy, don't they? I grabbed the ones from the store already, so we're good there. And let's go, shall we? Oh! Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50? I'm 55 in. What was I rolling for at this time? What was I rolling for in April? In April, I didn't roll for... I put everything into 𝐒𝐚𝐥𝐬 for 2.5. What was in 2.4? Was it Vtuber? It was, wasn't it? I didn't get Vtuber, you're right. Wait, we might actually get her. We're 54 in. Did I lose 50-50 for Vtuber, or did I just never get to a 6-star with Vtuber? I don't remember. I don't remember if I lost a Vtuber or I didn't have enough. The 2 children escaped your adoption paper. Indeed, the 2 children left me. Okay, let's see, shall we? Let's see. Can we actually get her? Can we actually get her? Oh my god, why is the D on this banner? Let's see, shall we? Let's see though. I love this inside outfit of hers. I love it. Boss reverse like is with more mature ladies. It's true. I hag Max. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we only have this one tenor for today. This one tenor. Oh my god! Guys. Wait. Let's go. It has to be, right? It has to be. I've lost a 2! This has never happened before! Oh my god! They really feel bad about what happened with 𝐒𝐚𝐥𝐬. Oh my god! This has never happened to me before in any gacha game! Oh my god! And she's the first one!
Now I have an experience even more noteworthy than spending 2 weeks hiding out in a university bathroom. Being carried around in a suitcase.
Oh my god! She's home! She's home! Okay.
I know some rich jerks that would pay through the
Wow!
nose just to build a house here.
Wow! I wanted Joe! Oh my god! This is perfect! We're guaranteed for ALEPH now too! Wait! We were talking about him! What? Next character guaranteed with that too, hell yeah! And thank you for the 17 months, event. What? Jay and Babella is good team. Yeah, I wanted to try them both together. This is insane. Oh my god. And we got Yenny. No D. We didn't get any D. This is such a win. Oh my god. Reverse feels so bad for what they did to Liang. Wow! Wow, wow, wow! Wait, this is so good! Wow! Wow, 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 wow! Wow!
Stay completely still.
This is my best temple I've ever had. She's so beautiful.
Abrió la puerta de golpe. Llevaba una expresión que sugería que se había desconectado de la realidad en la que estaba.
Cortado! That's my favorite coffee
Hey
drink.
there. Is there something you need?
I don't understand what she says to me, but I know she's beautiful. Wow! Oh my gosh. But I know what I must do. No! Why don't I have these? No! No, I need her insight. I need her insight outfit. She's so gorgeous in this outfit. Look at her. Does she come with the horse? This is insane. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. I think I do have some boxes, but we'll get her insighted up for next. She's so beautiful. Look at her. She's actually a knight. I love that. She's holding the feather as her sword. Wow. Verdon slammed the door open. She wore an expression that suggested she disconnected from the reality we were in. Ooh. Mi general. Mi general. I love. She's like a decorated parade night kind of vibe. And who? Where's Jay hiding? Jay, where are you? There you are.
Want to catch a ride with me? Usually no kids allowed, but I'll make an exception this time.
Did you just call me a kid? Why both the characters we pulled today want to ride with us? I don't know if I have a good side cube for him though. I don't know if I have a good one for him. I don't recall if I bought the one from the shop during his update, so I'm gonna have to look into what side cube to get. Wow, you and Jay's colors match, don't they? He's so gorgeous too. Oh my goodness! Wow, 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 wow. Gotta remember your play word. True, true. The riders. We pulled the riders today. Wow, we did so good. I can't believe it. Look at them. We have such a good roster now. Wow. Oh, wow, wow. This is the best temple I've ever had. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. Wow. That was so nice. And now we're guaranteed for ALEPH, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get ALEPH too. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But yes, now that I've gotten Recoleta, I wish all of you guys well in your pulls. Yes. Good luck on all of your pulls, everyone. Boss is actually lucky. I think I'm going to cry from happiness. From happiness. We're guaranteed a left 2 holy peak. Yes. So good luck on everyone's pulls. We're gonna end a bit earlier in today's stream just so I can get some more rest, since I feel I've just been recovering. From my little sickiness. But tomorrow we're gonna have probably a Twitch stream tomorrow. We're gonna have our rescheduled Elden Ring stream tomorrow. So hopefully I survive that. Too. And I'll be putting out my week schedule for next week. Yes. I noticed your leggings are holding on for dear life. Hell yeah, they are. If you get Voyager for free in 2.7, then you can do the inspiration team with ALEPH. Woo! Hell yeah. Here's the luck, Rin. Thank you. Get better soon. Thank you. Good luck, everyone. I'll see all of you tomorrow on the purple site. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And may the luck ever be in your favor. 𝐂𝐡𝐚 They both have V necklines too. I'm just gonna squish my face in their bosoms.